left when you started baby raging.
Yeah, same.
I'm confused.
Like, yeah.
Me and Misty were just hard throwing.
Yeah, to be fair, like I was throwing, but like for a different reason.
The stream is working.
I just fucking murdered Tommy right on top of Misty. And he just runs off and doesn't report.
There we go. The live stream is working.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, you're streaming on YouTube?
Yes, I'm a YouTube streamer now.
Wait, you can
Put
not
up the
put the
game.
streamers unlisted?
Can you not link it? Oh, you have.
I have once.
Oh, there's a little bit of a delay in it.
Oh.
A little bit.
That's just how it is with streaming. Though.
It's like less than Twitch though.
Yeah,
That's just how it be.
It's much better
It
than
should be
Twitch.
there.
It's like
Okay.
it's like half the delay of Twitch's thing.
Oh, my Overwatch is now not gonna load up.
But I thought the only reason we're using this one is like so we can
It saves it, doesn't it?
have the whole.
Yeah.
Or I think you can select to save it.
I'm pretty sure I already have. So that means Mr. Samuel and Mr. Fleischule can look at it.
How do I access this YouTube?
Click on it, you mug.
Click on the. Oh wait, I need the codes. Wait.
They should be in the VODs channel.
Oh, they're already there. Okay. VODs.
Oh shit, I'm muting the YouTube because I can hear double. I need 4 subscribers. Rookie.
I know, right?
Only 4.
Let's
How
go
about
over.
5?
Wait, was Busan close?
We got 2.
We got 2-0. I know he lost it, but I was just wondering if it was close or not.
The brawl was close. The dive one, I think it was. The downtown one was literally just like we stood at the fucking choke for about 3 minutes.
Oh, I remember. I was baby raging at that.
You were getting
because I was like, just go in, do something. Okay, anyway, so the first one is
very angry.
yes.
There was just like we played it full dive, but there was just like nothing to dive.
There's, I mean, it doesn't matter. You just walk in still. Otherwise,
so
what?
That's why I had troubles calling targets. I should have just called something.
Yeah.
But it's true that there's difficult dive targets, but something has to be done. Quite a lot of the times, the high grounds weren't really fought over either. I noticed when I was looking at Flash's.
Oh wait, is this the one where when they get the point, like the tanks would go up onto the high ground on our side, but when we took the point, we didn't do the same.
We didn't do the same.
That pissed me off as well. So it's like we need to be doing that.
Oh, I was watching that.
Because like we noticed how much pressure it put on us when we tried to walk in, but we didn't replicate the same thing, so they just walked up for 3. Okay, so here. Honestly, I'd just be walking into the Winston.
Yeah.
We go for the counter dive.
Latency on.
Yeah, it is ultra low.
Alright, sweet.
Holy shit, this is so smooth.
I think this was because I think this is just more Pickle, because Pickle was like as the Ana like around here, but that meant when we went for the counter dive to help Jabby, Misty and Fleisch didn't actually get healed up because Misty was just chilling here, and I was like, I need healing. And Pickle was
literally me. I was
and Pickle was just like pew pew, you know, do Ana shit. So to Pickle the Ana player, probably best to stay through main. Also, that probably would have meant Jabby.
I don't think it's best for either sport to stay through main versus the pharmacy and the dive.
I mean, obviously not. Like we needed to walk up a bit. Like, especially against the counter dive, right? Oh, I mean, when they went in for the dive, I don't think Jabby would have died if our Ana was here. But we definitely,
with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as the tanks peeled, they would have gotten healing back. So that could have swung it in our favour.
I
But I
suppose, yeah.
think the main wait. Let's see when we actually could have gone for. Not we didn't. We probably didn't even have to go for a dive. Just like actually walking forward. So when did everyone engage? It's around here. So we're on the right. We see the Sombra. Well, I swear to God, the call was we're just gonna control like right hand side here, and that's what we do. So we stop the Sombra from getting the hack off. Oh no, we don't. Never mind. But the plan was to control right side anyway to stop the Sombra from getting the hack, but which didn't work out. But oh well. So yeah, with this, obviously we can't really do anything against the Ferris, so we just ignore her for the time being. They have a Moira, the Diva, and the Winston who are actually on the ground and actually we can do something with. So if I were the tanks right now, I'd probably just pick the Winston, to be honest, and just walk onto him. Like, there's no point in diving anyone right now, because if we dive, they just have movement ability, so they just get out. So just pressuring this Winston here is at least doing something. Because then he can't just be like... Because here I feel like what they were doing, they were trying to look for someone to dive as well, and obviously we have actual dive targets like the Zen, so like they're just looking to try and find a target, and as soon as they find it, they're gonna go in, which is what they do. So if we like hard pressure just one of these tanks, so instead of using their movement abilities to go in and try and kill our Zen, they had to use their movement abilities to get the fuck out or get around a corner, then we're already doing our job. But because we were very indecisive, because yes, they don't have anything to dive, but we don't need to dive something. Like we can just walk into the Winston. If we get low, then we can just walk around a corner or jump out, and it's kind of the same thing with them. But
I also noticed again, Jabby's Discord priority seemed to be the Farah again here.
The Farah,
which is the one.
Yeah, the one thing we can't do anything about.
No, he's always muted. Oh shit.
So I just heard I'm unmuted. I need to know / learn Discord and all priority.
It's not a Zen thing. It's the comp thing. When we run this comp, or like
we're literally just ignoring the
Farah.
Yeah.
Because like I know that the heal priority for like
No, it's not a Zen thing. It's just in this comp you should know to ignore Farah.
Okay, my bad.
A lot of orb stuff is comp dependent on what you're trying to achieve.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's in the back of my mind, but
yeah, I definitely think if we orbed the Winston, either the Winston or the Diva, like both are good picks. But as long as we pick one of them and just stick to it, and then we have everyone on the ground shooting at the target, like they have to use their movement ability to get out. They only have Moira heals, like. At least then we're doing something, but right now we're doing nothing, and we let them just go with their plan of going for the dive, and we lose because of it.
But I feel like here we probably should have run the Sombra Tracer instead of default dive.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if they're running like a normal comp, you can run the Genji for like Nano Blade win condition. But then I feel like against this, when there's like no real dive target other than the tank, you just run.
Am I stupid, by the way? Is this how you spell Fielder in team chat? Is that how exactly? That's exactly how his battle tag is. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
I looked him up. But...
That's how you spell field, and then if you add an ER, it becomes fielder. So I assume it's right.
Let us continue. So, what is our plan here? Because, wait, do we? I feel like we don't have a plan to begin with this fight.
No.
I think it's because nobody knows what to do against this. Like, realistically, I think eventually we decide that we just need to go bottom right and then stage for a dive on someone. But, like, I feel like the fact that they're running the Moira here is just so fucking weird. Like, I don't think we've ever played against Moira like Mercy. Usually they at least have an Ana or a Zen.
Yeah, so we're like... Yeah, so we can actually go for it, but here there's literally nothing to go on. And they're playing very split as well, so it makes it... Even if, like, we wanted to dive something that had movement ability, like, it doesn't matter, because we just dive on them, they get out, now we're stuck in the middle of nowhere with Farah spamming us. But what was it here? Main is I feel like main is just not an option because I have way too much spam, and one of us will definitely die. So we either need to pick right hand side where Tommy's going right now, and just walk down there and then walk up, or left hand side, and we can literally just hard pressure point if we all just walk on the left hand side. And like someone has to come to point to contest, and the person who comes to point to contest, we can just hard focus again. But we need to be doing one of those two things. So the plan is to avoid as much spam before we go in, and then once again try and find either the tank or the Moira to go on. But obviously we just pressure them out. We don't like hard engage onto them, because if we hard engage, they just use their movement ability. But that's what we can do there. But let's actually see what happens here. Okay, taking the high ground's fine, but I wouldn't use the bubble there. Like, we'll see. If Fleisch is here, I'll tell him, like, both of you obviously come up to the high ground. The only goal here is to pressure the people who are on the high ground out, and as soon as you pressure them out, then you can drop again, because you don't want them to have this high ground.
Oh my god, that leg.
I know, it's moving all weird, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but, like, to be fair, you can address as if Fleisch is here. Like, so if he watches the replay.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. So, Mr. Fleisch, wait, because Misty comes up here first. Wait, where was it?
Yeah, I jump up first.
Yeah, Misty comes up here first, and there's like a slight delay for Fleisch. Yeah, he looks at your bubble for like a couple of seconds and was like, oh, I'm meant to be up here too. But that couple of second delay means that they just,
I'm
like,
sure I call going high ground.
Yeah,
I can't remember
they just stay on the high ground here, and like we don't achieve anything from this dive because we can't pressure them out, and Misty dies because of it as well. So probably just soft reset here, yeah. Oh, Tommy's very low. Okay, that's fine.
Good kill from Mr. Fleisch there.
Yeah. Oh, also pay attention to what the enemy tanks are doing right now, because this is what we should be doing 100%. Like as soon as we take the point, we should be hard pressuring this high ground too, because we literally, us as a team, as a unit, can't walk through main here if like both tanks are up here spamming us, and then we have a Pharah like around here spamming us as well. It's a bit too much. So if we're doing this to the enemy team as well, like think how much problem they'll have if they're trying to walk up through main. If they have like two tanks up here and like a Tracer's around on the right hand side just spamming behind them, and like a Genji's through main throwing shurikens, like there's a lot of different angles they have to pay attention to whilst they're just walking up. It's a lot of pressure on players, so we want to be doing that as well. Oh, that was a very nice bump. I think, what was that? Oh yeah, that was Jack sticking the Winston, and then they kind of just AFK'd on point. Yeah, that was a very good bump just to make space. And then we should just be all we can all literally just stack on point right now. We cannot leave her backline to die. Oh wait, does Jabby survive? Okay, Jabby does survive. Oh wait, why was her backline so slow? Wait.
Oh.
Fleisch first.
Fleisch first. Should have to do this.
Oh yeah, this is the point where Anna gets pressured by Sombra.
Pickle's just hiding.
Yeah, and we were. To be fair, we could probably just send one person to point instead, because I didn't realize these guys were still through main.
We did quickly look over this from Jabby's perspective.
Oh yeah.
And he could have maybe shoved an orb on Anna, which might have saved her.
Yeah.
But he does get the pick on the Sombra though with a right click instead.
Okay, that's alright. But ideally we'd want the peel anyway, because this definitely could have been pretty bad for their recontest, because they could have just killed both our supports there. And then we have to give up a lot of space for free. Oh my god, Jabby's actually on like 2 HP. Utterly fair enough. But yeah, now that the fight's over, like, this is... both tanks should be up here instantly. Like, there should be no downtime in between fights. Like, you're up here, you can start scouting, like, oh, they're going to come through main? Are they pushing through left-hand side? Like, this high ground gives us so much pressure and information. If we're not taking it, we're actually hard throwing. That's the only way I can put it, because it's just so good. That's what you want to be doing is dive. And also, you can just stage a dive without using your cooldowns from this high ground. If, like, they walk through main, you're just like, oh, I'll just, you know, walk down, and now you've basically done a dive. Like, I cannot say how much this high ground can win or lose fights if you control it. So we need to be controlling it. We can't just give it away for free. So, like, yeah, so both tanks on high ground. Jack's doing the good thing where he's checking this right-hand flank. So if anyone comes around here, Jack can say, oh, they're coming right side, and then we know where they're coming from. And obviously, if they're not coming through main or right-hand side, we know they're coming left side. So scouting which way they're going to come is our main goal here. And also, what ults do we have to work with? Let's have a think. What is our team plan here? Assuming, assuming we know they have EMP as well, we need to go for it probably as early as we can. So, like, when we scout them, so if we see they're starting to come through main, like, do not give them enough time to walk through main and then look for a dive or, like, look for an EMP. Like as soon as they're literally walking up from here, we can go for the nano blade, because we don't. If they get the EMP off first, we just lose. So let's see how it goes. So yeah, nano blade should be all we need here. They're walking up. Wait, I want to say that was kind of all over the place.
I think the game plan was to nano blade.
Yeah, the game plan was to nano blade. We took a while to use nano blade.
Oops.
Yeah, EMP just poos on us. Okay, so it actually gets hacked. It's only Tommy and Jack who actually get hacked from the EMP. Oh, that was unlucky. That Sombra was literally 1 HP when he translocated out. So here, Misty's going on the Diva and the Moira, and Tommy's going on the Winston. I think that's just a breakdown of comms, because if we go on the same target here, we could have probably killed them. Especially the Steva, Jesus. I think if either Tommy, you called out the Winston, or Misty, you called out the Diva as, like, the engage started, then we could have killed one of them.
I usually don't call things if I'm nanoblading.
Yeah. So most of that'd be more up to you then. But I think if Tommy noticed there was a Diva, like, literally directly to his right, that was alone now because the Moira faded out, then that would have gone a lot better. We probably could have demeched this Diva. But because we were so split in our attention, the Winston got out on half HP, the Moira faded back to him. The Diva got out on half HP, she's now being healed up by the Coalescence. So these two people get alive now. Okay, we do demech the Diva, that's good. Wait, what did that Moira just do? Oh, it's so slow. I want to see it from Javi's perspective. That's getting juggled. Fleisch comes in to help, and he fucks off. That's good. Oh, the Moira just hard engages on Jabby. What the fuck?
Yeah, she just brains out with it.
Okay. I mean, okay, there's two things we can do here. One, we either could have, like, peeled for Jabby if he called it out and just killed this Moira here. Or now that literally their main heal source is gone, we can just in onto the rest of their team and just destroy them all. Like, this Mercy went for a dumb res, so she's going to be dead in a couple of seconds. But now everyone else on the team has no heals. So either one would have been good, but what do we do? Jabby gets killed in the backline. We do kill the Mercy, but what? Oh wait, I think I remember this because Misty, you were standing on point like just kind of AFK because you wanted heals, but I remember in the match, 1, you didn't call out that you actually needed heals, and 2, just standing on point here like does nothing. Even if you needed heals, like your supports aren't going to be looking around for you on point right now. They're going to be focused on the main fight, which is happening on the right hand side here. So
I'm pretty sure I was just oblivious as a fight happening, which was my bad.
Yeah. Like if you came back to the right around here, then at least Pickle could have been known like, oh, Winston needs healing, but you kind of just stand on the point and nothing really happened.
I was kind of just hacked and scared though.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I caught you with pants down and you didn't want to do. Yeah, when in doubt, you can just come back to your supports and then they can help you out, and that's fine. Well, so that was a very scrappy fight, but I think we end up winning.
Quite a lot of the fights were just fucking all over the place.
Yeah, it is literally like both Winston's going with Primal and like everyone's getting booped all over the place. Then Moira fucking frags out, goes in the back line. Fleisch goes on the Mercy. Yeah, we probably definitely could have like, as long as we picked a target and just all stuck on it, then that would have been a lot better. But we kind of played to their win condition where they want us to be like split and shit. So like Farrah can just pick off targets, like the Winston the Dude can just go on our squishies who don't have movement abilities and stuff. But yeah, that was very, very scrappy. I don't like that. Oh no! Good attempt from Fleisch to try and deny the res.
Yeah, she literally just gets it all.
Yeah. Yeah, try to not use bubble when you're up. It just means we have to wait until your bubble to come off cooldown before we can actually engage again, and it's not worth it. Like just us jumping onto this high ground together as both tanks, and then pressuring the people off here should be enough to get these people off the high ground. And then as soon as that happens, then you can look to stage a dive. But using a bubble, like you get up here, then you have to drop down, and then do we actually pressure these people off? Yeah, we do in the end, but like now we don't have a leap and we don't have a bubble. So a bubble, and now you die because of it. But yeah, this is like we're kind of sitting through main and we don't really know what to do. Like I said in the fight previously, we don't want to be taking spam, so either the right hand side, where Tommy is right now, or the left hand side would be fine. I'd probably say since it's coming up to 80%, if we go on the left hand side or in pressure point, then that would actually be really, really good. But because we're just sitting through main here, like we're not really achieving much. And we switched to the Mercy Ash in the last fight. Probably just to do the Pharaoh, right?
Yeah.
This ain't last fight. Oh yeah, no. This
No, it is fast fight.
Oh, I was thinking of the finals match.
Finals match was fun.
Yeah, that was definitely just lack of a plan.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of downtime where we could have talked about it, but I felt like it just didn't happen because we didn't know what to do. Like as soon as we see a team run a comp that we haven't played up against, we're like, shit, you know. Don't really know what to, don't really want to know what to do. you just have to.
3 subscribers.
Oh, I'm fragging out.
Popping
man.
off, bro.
I'm becoming a YouTube streamer. Let's go.
Jeez.
Awesome.
Fleisch has decided.
Are you guys doing a VOD or something?
Oh wait, Fleisch is here. Yeah, we're doing that.
Hey, look who shows up.
Yeah,
Well, if you're doing a VOD, just fucking tell me.
Yeah, it's a scrim announcement.
It's been in
Actually,
earlier about it.
It's been in scrim announcements since Monday.
Actually, was it Instagram announcements?
Okay.
Yeah,
How about DMing me?
Yeah, he does. Oh, come on, Fleisch. He doesn't need to go above you, man. We've got the schedule. Just look at the schedule. Think about it.
I'm not even tagged in there.
But everyone else remembered Fleisch.
Check scrim announcements. Does it at the start of every week?
Wait, Sam's here as well.
I
Oh,
check
poggers.
it every day.
Yeah, we'll leave it on there.
Or you know, like if someone forgets, you could just DM.
Yeah, you know what? Fleisch got a point. It's our fault he didn't check.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
our fault.
Yeah, true.
100%.
Yeah, well, like when we come up against a comp like we don't understand or we haven't played against before, literally just like take like a couple of seconds, just press tab and be like, what do they want to do with this comp, and what do we want to do against that to stop them from achieving that? So they just wanted to play super split. They have no dive targets, which makes it difficult to us to try and do what we want to do. And their plan is just to spam us out and win the spam war, because we don't have any kind of spam.
Wait,
sorry,
What are you exactly talking about right now? Like, is there any footage I look at?
Oh wait, I mean, I'll just go back to. It was the comp.
No. I think he doesn't know that
That's a YouTube stream.
Oh, there's a YouTube stream. Yeah.
Yeah. Then where? 1 sec.
Scroll up, I guess.
Look at that look.
I would just look at it.
Which chat? I'm not going to look through every single chat.
I said team chat flow.
In the team chat, okay.
The team Chad, come on.
I see it now.
I got my fielder account, boys, and I have
Yes.
support skins.
Yeah.
Woo!
I just gotta get up to level 25. Doesn't take forever to get an account. At least I'll just play a lot of Zen in quick play.
Exactly.
Or just grind out in deathmatch and become a Zen mechanical god.
Oh, grind.
Can
Flash.
I even do that?
You are now Flash?
Can you like summarize literally completely summarize what I missed?
No, there's a VOD. You can look at it later.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, Flash, it's this comp in the top left that we're having problems with, so we need to think, what do they want to get out of this comp? Like, what's their win condition, and how do we beat that? But we kind of looked at it, we're like, shit, there's nothing
to play better against Sombra. I fucking suck on against Sombra.
Yeah, you do.
Love the hard jack! Oh my god!
No. I genuinely do.
He keeps DMing to try and stop the hack, like it's not like it's a habit. Somehow he's formed the habit of DMing Sombras to try and interrupt the hack.
I formed the habit of DMing when I hear something. It's like basically, like the tracer muscle memory kicks in.
Yeah,
that's literally the thing. Like I just hear something like that, tracer. I just have to force myself to just turn around and shoot.
Wait, what
you do it at times. At times you do do it, but the majority of the time it is just...
I'm definitely gonna improve from that. The problem is just like in my comp games, they never have Sombra. I don't know if that's just because of
that's just comp because you need a lot of team coordination to actually make Sombra work.
Dick and competitive.
I have a massive win rate on Sombra.
I think you just have to watch Fitzy and then one trick him.
Like you can run it like specifically on certain points, but if your team like aren't willing to actually follow up on shit, you just need to change off because you just get more value playing on a character which you just kill people with.
Yeah, like Soldier 76 or something crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
I know this is not an excuse, but I just don't have that much experience playing against Sombra. That's like.
I mean, you'll be playing a lot against her in scrims by the looks of it, because nearly every single map nowadays has a Sombra at some point.
Yeah, in the last 2 weeks.
Anyway, back to the VOD review time. They're running stand and rush, but with the Rhine inside, and they just go straight to point. This should be actually really, really good for us. Because
we didn't know what to do.
Well, you just didn't know what to do. You were bamboozled. You were beaten.
Like, every single time we played this, they always meet us at the middle bit, and then we see them on point, and we're just like, right, what do we do now? It's just like an awkward silence where there was no plan. We're just like,
Oh, shit.
Every single one of us was just so confused. Like, what the fuck? What's going on here? What is this behavior?
Yeah. And also, it's the same stuff as usual, where we either look to hack the Diva here or hack the Rhine. And then we should be able to beat them pretty easy. I mean, we can engage without using any movement abilities because we're on the high ground now.
Yeah.
So this will just be a standard rush bit to begin with. Maybe if our Sombra can get like behind them here because no one will really be paying attention and like try and actually I think the Rhine is probably the best pick here because as soon as the Rhine goes down, like they get no shield, and then our comp just is better than their comp. Yeah, let's see what happens. So we see the Diva, but we keep on rotating all the way around. We're okay. So the first problem is we're playing poke when we're playing rush. we just see them all on point, and instead of doing the typical rush thing, we start poking. It's like what we're doing makes no sense. I do remember the call being come left side, and like Misty was confused because we didn't all come left side. Because as soon as Fleisch got hacked, literally everyone. People were like, oh wait, I know what to do when someone gets hacked. We peel for them. So like everyone just goes to Fleisch. It's like, yeah, but you know that wasn't really the plan, and you know,
I mean, even if there isn't that much pressure on me.
Yeah.
I know for certain I was very confused on what to do. I didn't know what to call.
Also, definitely all of us shouldn't have peeled. Fleisch standing here and shooting when you're hacked isn't ideal. Literally just walk away around this corner, and we can all stay as a Lucio and go where Misty was. I mean, I'm fine with going left side here, and we can like drop onto them onto point. That's still good, but we can still do that from this bit here, and then look for a hack as soon as we engage onto them. Like on either one of the tanks, and then as soon as that tank gets hacked, burst them down. The tank dies, we win the fight because now we have more bodies. It's literally that simple. But wait, Misty went left and he had to dive back. Misty finally drops, but we don't drop together, so he dies because of it. Yeah, and we're just playing mega split, even though we're playing a rush comp. So in one action, we completely forgot how to run the comp we've been playing for over a week and a half now.
Oh, I'm telling you, our minds just shut down at this point. Like, why are they standing on point just looking at us?
You're just bamboozled.
It was intimidating, man. I'm just sitting on point. I'm just like, ooh.
Literally, if I was playing here, I'd be like,
it's not what you expect.
Yeah, I agree. It's not what you expect. But if I was on our team, I would be like, excellent, we just win now because they just gave us high ground for free. But instead, we just don't know what to do with it. Which, you know, they're a quirky team. Just don't forget the main goal of the comp we're running is to go rush, not to just poke from a distance. Like Jack, you just standing up here and firing your shotguns into them isn't achieving much.
Sam asked, should we stay as a unit mid-fight because he feels like we tend to spread out a bit.
Oh wait, actually, no. This is a good point. The team I play with, obviously, I think it's like just a default thing where people start to split away from each other. If someone noticed that happening, they say like everyone group on, and they like say a player is like a character. So that means everyone, instead of doing what they're doing, like just shooting at random people, they all just turn around and go to group up on that specific character. So like say we say like everyone group up on D.Va. Everyone stop what you're doing and go to the D.Va. And that means it forces everyone to get back together, and then we can just win from there. Because fights.
From goats. It's a stack on Rain usually, but you can say stack on Monkey.
Yeah, so I think
basically just somber goats. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
If Monkey notices people aren't on him, just say stack on Monkey.
It's either Monkey or D.Va. Like if Monkey's dead, then get on D.Va, or like if D.Va's in like a better position, like not like gigarenting it down, I don't know, then say D.Va. But yeah, either one's good, but that would be a good thing to spit
on Rain, then the D.Va's throwing, so stack
on Monkey even. True. But yeah, that's just like that's the one call we need to just incorporate in, because then it makes everyone like remember, oh yes, we're playing rush, we all get back together, and then we should just win the team fight from there, because the enemy team will keep on playing split, just doing random shit, and then we can just pick a target from there and be like, okay, we're just gonna fuck this right now, because they're fucking Moira's off in fucking Narnia, doing whatever, trying to heal the D.Va, who's also just inting their brains out.
Just want to mention that you have an extra viewer that's not us.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Oh no, someone's gonna steal our fucking strats, who cares?
Hello, random viewer, smile.
Just imagine the fucking SF shock.
If you click like edit on the thing, you can just make an unlisted stream.
Nah.
That was the.
No, but then we would have to get rid of our viewer. I like your viewer.
I'll do it for next one. But yeah, here we should be hard soft engaging. But we I think it was to save Pickle there, because he came back later. Aww.
Maybe it's people watching.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we're standing for a chair. We just come back here, we wait for 6, because Fleisch is dead. like we're down one tank, we're not going to win this. But because we stay out too long, Pickle dies, and because Misty was staying where Pickle was, Misty dies. Now we just...
I think it was because I was poking for ult, and then Pickle thought we were in or something.
Oh, okay.
Not realizing I was Sombra and just going to...
Yeah. Sombra has a translocator that just insta-gets him out the fight. Lucio and Winston, not so much.
Yeah, it might be because you're trying to build up beat for the next fight, but it was like... I was like, oh, I can get the EMP for next time. Just engage choosing that.
Very risky. But yeah, if we just
some funny sports.
If we just like soft reset like around here instead, and wait for a diva, then obviously we wouldn't have fed them ult charge, which is the good. Okay. So we have two things we can do here. We can either be... Actually, wait, no, the Lucy's gonna have beat, isn't he? Yeah, and he's gonna hide for it. Okay, this would probably... I'd probably just say here, because they just have... say we're just ult tracking we're ult tracking this, not perfectly, but well. We know they have a lot, and we have nothing outside of EMP, and we're gonna have Cole at the beginning of... well, as the fight engages. I would just take this as like, we can hard engage onto them, and try and force out as many ults as possible. Like, if they use, like... Even if they just use an EMP, like, we're going to be coming into next fight with probably beat, Coalescence, our own EMP, close to Reaper ult as well. So we just want to be taking this dry fight, but we need to, like... We need to lose as quickly as possible, so we can start the next fight as quickly as possible, if you know what I mean. Like, if this fight goes on for too long, then we're giving them way too much value for just, like, EMP or something.
Also, we were ult tracking, but it wasn't as consistent as normally because we didn't have Sam in.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of these games probably would have been a lot easier.
Yeah, true.
If we had
definitely the planning side behind it. I agree.
The ult tracking, because I mean it's a bit difficult for Pickle to come in and he doesn't know the comm structure.
Yeah, no.
I think with Sam in, we would have done a lot better. Like, I'm not just saying that because I miss Sam, but I genuinely think because recently with his ult tracking getting more and more accurate, more and more consistent after every fight, I genuinely think that we could have probably...
Just a shame he's French, really.
I mean, yeah, that is a massive letdown, and I wish he'd fucking change it, but...
I think Gabby would have been able to come in with some team plans.
He'd be unstoppable if he was another race, I guess.
True. But
just a reminder... for when we're going for the MP plays, when I start my countdown, we should be speeding in.
Oh yeah, you say 3 first, and that's when we go in, and then he still goes
Sam's
2, 1.
That they hit. Sam suggesting that they hit scan and flex support do ult tracking.
Okay,
Sam.
He's trolling. He's trolling.
He's actually trolling. But no, this fight was actually really good. We went for the aggressive EMP first. We get pretty much well, actually no, we do get everyone, and we just slam onto them. I don't even think we needed Cole because it was literally a 6-man EMP. Like, now all of a sudden everyone on their team has no abilities, and we can just in onto them and kill them all. So I would even be inclined to say we probably could have saved that Coalescence and had it for next fight. But no, that was a really, really good EMP. Like, that is the only way we could have won that, is if we got both the Lucio and, like, the majority of their team.
I like EMP.
EMP is a very good... Okay, so what can our plan be here? Wait, they still have the Sombra. Okay, so one flash you need to... you just need to, like, check behind us, because we don't want their Sombra to do what Tommy did to them, where because their Diva's not just, like, she's paying attention to what's in front of her as opposed to what's around her. Like, you can just be, like, shooting it, like, a bit downhill, or, like, shoot a bit behind to, like, stop the Sombra from doing anything silly. I mean, in this situation, the Sombra was with the bulk of the team, but against better teams who aren't just going to have the Sombra in with everyone else, like, just doing that will stop them from going for an aggressive EMP, like, as soon as they engage.
Yeah, does it work with some Moira as well? If Moira's just like scouting, and if her crosshairs on Sombra, will it tag her?
I mean, I
just want to know if the interaction happens, if she's invisible, but you click on her, will it attack her?
I think I don't know. I do spy check, but
I want to say I think it does, but like with Moira's, Moira did get the change where it nerfed her lock on, right?
Yeah, but I just literally like spin bot.
I mean,
He's
like,
brushing their teeth.
I mean, the problem with that is that you don't have the same range as Diva has, and if the Sombra is already that close to you that you can lock onto her with Moira Beam.
If I see a Sombra behind us, I like look behind, touch them, then heal back and forth, so they don't get a hack off.
No, that's pretty good.
That's very good, but like that spy checking before
Sam's
the fight
calling
actually begins probably doesn't
someone
work.
an idiot. Detected needs to be activated.
I will say, I think, so ignoring the Sombra thing now, just going into what our plan is for this fight, I want us to be very aggressive, because obviously, once again, we don't want them to start using their ults before we use ults. Mm-hmm. So we could probably just go in with like an aggressive Reaper ult here, and Pickle can stay like a bit back. So like we could probably engage them like where they are right now, and Pickle can stay like around this corner or like around this corner. So if they go for an EMP to counter what we're doing, then he can just zoom beat, and then now it goes back into our favor. Well,
Am I playing too aggressive here? No.
No, you're playing in a fine spot right now. But yeah, definitely, we can definitely just look for an early Reaper ult here to start using ults before them. Waiting a little bit. Wait, I think the Sombra went off, so that's where Fleisch scouting would have been really good. But what we wait too long, and the Ryan gets his ult off first. Then the Reaper uses ult, and that should kill Misty.
Got the new 40s armor with.
Okay, that Diva Bomb definitely wasn't necessary. Also, they basically, I'm pretty sure it was just them fucking up, where Ryan got one, but then they couldn't clean up on Jack, and then the Reaper literally ults inside of Misty's bubble, so he only kills. Well, he only kills Jabby. He didn't even kill Misty. What the fuck?
Yeah, I managed. I literally got saved.
How did I get caught there? I don't remember.
I don't know. Wait, can you go back into the Reaper's
Yeah.
Did I fade out, but I didn't get as they got speeded into me or something? I can't remember.
Oh, I got.
Oh, I didn't have fade.
Back.
Okay.
Oh no, you used fade to dodge the thing, but then you sort of stood in the same spot, which is kind of dangerous to do with no fade. Like you're standing a centimeter away from the Ryan. If you faded there, you should be taking a more defensive position. And backing up.
Yeah, we definitely. All of this could have been avoided if we just went aggressive to begin with. Also, definitely. I'm not sure why we went for Diva Bomb here. Wait, did you get demeched, or were you just using it?
I might have gotten demeched.
I mean, even if you got demeched, it's probably not worth it here.
And
okay, I just looked it up.
Okay.
Moira Ball doesn't make Sombra appear, but right click and Coalescence does.
Okay.
And it interrupts hack.
I mean, I guess it's worth then, like, if Fleisch is spy checking, like, down here on the right-hand side, and, like, you're just, like, spamming in this little, like, section here where she doesn't really have much to move, if you know what I mean.
If there's nothing else that you do right now, it's probably worth it, but it's, like...
Yeah, I mean, in the situation where they're just, like, standing through choke here, like, waiting for the Sombra to flank, like, I see no reason to not do it. But yeah, Fleisch, even if you get demeched here, like, it's not the only... I feel like just saving this bomb for the next fight, because we already used...
I don't exactly know why I did it. I remember in that situation, like, audibly saying, "Oh fuck, that was a waste." That's the only thing I remember.
But before you start panic bombing, one thing, literally just look on the right hand side of your screen and look at the kill feed. If you see, like, we have 3 picks in our favor, do not use bomb.
Can you go into my POV in like a couple of seconds back so I can like see why I did it?
I think it's because you're very low HP, so you're worried about losing your mech, so you just went for the bomb anyway. That was a very good DM, actually. Yeah, you got to like 100 HP, and you're like, I'm gonna bomb. But yeah, I don't think you're in risk of losing your mech. Oh, what the fuck? Huh? Wait, why is it black? Oh, yeah. But yeah, I don't think you're in risk of losing your mech anyway, because like the Reaper was still kind of focused on Misty. But even if you lose your mech there, like, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just before you panic, like I said, just look at the kill feed and be like, oh, is there a ton of blue here? Is this winnable? Like, you need to, like, it needs to be like a quick thing though, but you need to like think like, Okay, there's some blue in the kill feed, there's some red. A bomb could win the fight here. I'm gonna go for a bomb. There's a lot of there's a lot of red in the kill feed. We're probably gonna win this fight. I don't need to use bomb, but that needs to be like entirely on you.
In that case, there's a lot of blue because like
Yeah, we're just looking at it from like this perspective here, but like,
I get what you're
it
saying,
needs to be like a very quick thing though. Okay, well, oh wait, we're down. Mister ran out. Oh wait, we can still pressure out main to begin with to see where they're coming from.
I
we can't really stay here.
Fucking 1% from Primal.
It's kind of unlucky.
I have 5 Overwatch accounts now.
Yeah, it's like I've got 5 as well, but I feel like I need 10. Like if I want to get one more, I don't think I just get more. I need to get 5.
Yeah, just get a shit ton. Or like borrow accounts like me, and you can have like access to 15 accounts without spending any money.
I have access to 9 or 10.
Better.
Jam access to 100.
Wait, actually, I want to see. Did Diva use her boosters to get onto point? Oh, she did, but they're gonna come up. I think we kind of have to play a. The thing is, if oh wait, did they use? No, they haven't used the MP still. So the thing is, I don't want to say we just group up on point here because they can just get a free EMP. But with one of us down. I guess because Tommy's in the backline here, we could actually engage this main core up here. Like, just be like, okay, leave point for a second, and we can still win this fight if we kill these people up here. Because there's only 3 people up here. There's 2 people on point, and the Sombra's just doing Sombra things. It's like with the current people alive right now, with Jack, Jabby, and Fleisch being together, and Tommy already like distracting the Moira and the Reaper, we probably could have killed these 3 up on the high ground, and then come back to point. It just means they can't win the fight anymore. I'll say Jack's the one that goes to point. Yeah, and because we don't really decide to do anything, they just all walk onto point for free now. So that's just like a. I mean that did take me to what to actually realize that we could have gone for that, but yeah, if like Fleisch, you realize like they're just pushing in a line like that, like just say, okay, we're just gonna go on these guys now, like just ignore point. And if we kill those 3 there, then we just win. Like, the Summer's not going to use EMP again. Yeah, here we're playing very split again. I think that's just because people are coming back from respawn, so we didn't really know what to do outside of that. Remember, as a default, you want to be... you either want to be shooting the Reaper if he's in a bad position, or pressuring out the tanks. So that's like the default thing we want to look for when we're running this comp. But because things are kind of going all over the place, like no one really knew like the de facto what we're actually all aiming to shoot at here. That's fine though. God, they still have the same EMP. Wait, what do we? Oh, we could try and do the same thing again actually that we did before. Actually, I think Tommy's gonna look for it. Yeah, they're all holding very close together. I think we just waited way too long for the EMP, didn't we? Obviously, I'm not sure what the comms were, but so what's it? This was okay. So Tommy's here.
Oh yeah, it was because I wanted to go for the EMP, but then people weren't ready, and then by the time people were ready, Lucio hid.
Okay. Yeah, it gave them enough time to actually set up a good position.
So then Lucio drops down from high ground to hide from it. So then I tried to get a EMP on the Lucio and the tanks, but then I think I missed the Lucio even after making it a worse EMP.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, we're just kind of just chilling up here and like not really doing much. I think that's probably just because we're probably gonna try and wait for the call for Tommy, right? But like obviously Tommy was just like kind of waiting for everyone to group up together.
Yeah. I can't remember if this is the second one, but I think after this, I got annoyed that it's like rush on 3, not go.
Yeah.
I got like tilted after this because like I think I called it on the 3. and I was expecting people to be there.
Yeah, to actually start moving up, but we're just waiting for main. Yeah, well, we all know that now. As soon as Tommy says 3, that's when we start walking up, and as soon as...
But we do that right here, basically.
Yeah, that is what we did on this
Oh,
fight.
we actually did that
Yeah.
in the end. Okay.
No, because I remember him furiously complaining about it before.
Yeah, literally just before this fight, and then there was this fight that we implemented.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But then we all got EMP'd behind, which was unfortunate.
Yeah, it was basically just because Tommy wasn't able to get the Lucio in the EMP. Yeah, it was a good attempt anyway.
Yeah, I think it's just more the Lucio hit, and then
yeah.
I'm back.
We either need to wait longer. Like, I don't know, what do I do there? Do I wait longer so I can like individually hack the Lucio, then EMP the rest of the team, or do I just like? Do we just need to rush it and just like EMP and let them beat it?
Yeah, I think the second option is like, because you don't want to be waiting too long, because then they literally could have just like EMP'd us whilst we were waiting and shit like that. Like it just takes too much time to try and implement, like wait for the perfect beat. I mean, sorry, the perfect EMP. I feel like it's definitely the right idea, but as soon as we get those ults out, then we can just die quickly. I mean, at least now we got out EMP and we got out their beat, and the coalescence as well. That's actually really good. That was one ult. We only used EMP, so 1 for 3 is actually really good.
Primal, or do we use that?
No, that was the fight before.
Okay. We couldn't use any ults because we were hacked before we died.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I know on a few maps, like as they in the EMP animation, I would trance. I'm pretty happy with myself.
I'm pretty sure I do remember seeing some touch ones. To be fair, I feel like instead of taking high ground here, we probably just come through bottom and start like contesting point instantly. Force them to come to point, because with the Winston instead of the Rhine, we just win the fight. Like the neutral, and we have ult advantage coming into this fight because they used so many of the fight before. Yeah, but because we all went high ground, we all started scrambling to point in Fleisch's mech because of it, and I'm assuming did we lose this?
Yes.
No, we can't do.
Oh no, we actually do win
it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was just. Oh no, we actually do.
I am 100.
Oh yeah, we lose Basando.
Yeah, this is just like a default pathing thing. If it's like if the tick percentage is like 80 to 90% and you know it's the last fight, just go underneath. But like taking the high ground to begin with, just take there's too much distance in between you and the point, and someone needs to touch it. Like it's like ideally, obviously, we want to get them off the high ground, but with the time we have left, we can't do that. So we just need to force them to point. And there we would have won that anyway, because we had more ults to begin with than they did. Like they only had Shatter to begin with. We had Beat, we had Coalescence, we had Reaper ult. We were close to tank ults as well. So I felt like if we just forced the point there, we would have been fine.
Yeah, we lose this one.
Yeah.
I think it cuts off before the final bit.
Oftentimes it does.
That's just replay being silly. This definitely could have been winnable actually, if we had good.
I fucking.
Yeah, we No, the Blossom was alright. I think. Well, with what you had to work with, it was alright. Like he waited a little bit until the defense matrix was used, so at least you could kill the Rhine there. The bomb was good to get them off a point. I feel like the fact we let this D.Va live was probably the reason we lose this. Like I'm sure.
Back when he Boston.
Alright, wait, we'll look again.
Well, to be fair, so this fight, what, like 5v6 in the first place?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we demate the D.Va instantly though, but we can't finish her off.
I mean,
for some reason.
It's because I think that was just because we were split attention on the Lucio and the D.Va instead of just the D.Va.
I think it was just mad from the Lucio as well. Holy shit! He just like dives in 1v6 and then, like poops.
Wait, let's have a look at it from the D.Va's perspective. Oh, if it wants to load. I definitely think if we killed that D.Va there, we actually could have turned that fight. Oh.
Yeah, but she basically gets 2 lives in that fight.
Have we been reviewing this map for an hour?
Yeah.
We've been reviewing 10 minutes for an hour.
It's jabby when there's complicated team fights and you're not just getting over generals. It's a lot harder to review quickly.
We're just not.
Sam says he starts dry humping you, by the way.
Oh dear.
How about we play it perfectly?
And he says to just review basketball.
Hi, I'm back. What happened?
Oh,
wait. Yeah, we were like, as soon as the D.Va gets demeched, Misty and Fleisch look at the Lucio instead of killing the baby D.Va.
Yeah, there's 3 fights going on there. The Moira or Jabby is 1v1ing Moira. Fleisch and someone else was shooting D.Va, and Monkey was shooting the baby D.Va.
Yeah, but like let's think about it. If we actually kill the D.Va, like Tommy's gonna die here, obviously, but like he got the Summer, which is really good. The baby D.Va will die. It's what, 4v5 with the Moira just AFK on the left here, and we killed the Moira as well actually. So it would have been a 5v3. Wait, am I doing the maths right? No, a 5v4. I'm a retard. But that's pretty good odds, no?
Yeah,
No, sorry. It would have been a 5v3. I'm an idiot, no, because the D.Va would have been dead. So it would have literally just been the Reaper, the Rhine, and the Lucio alive if we killed the D.Va there when she got demeched. So yeah, we 100% would have won that.
And the things are, I went to the left to try and save Tommy there. And the Reaper ults me, so I have to pop Primal and like take care of him.
Yeah. I mean, that was fine there, but I feel like the Reaper probably wouldn't have they wouldn't have heavily invested ults it if they didn't think it was winnable. And if we killed the D.Va there, once again, it would have been a 3v5. I don't think they use ults.
Wait, how do they win this from here, right?
No, I don't think they do.
Oh.
So the beat keeps them alive and they're able to demech Fleisch.
That's why they don't win here. Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do. We lose this.
They do.
We
lose the team fight right here, and we lose the entire map. And now it cuts off before we lose.
Yeah.
They EMP'd us.
Yeah. Okay. I think they were coming up to ult, so they just keep on throwing ults at us until they eventually kill us all. Yeah, all of that could have been avoided. Literally, the D.Va remeching there caused us to lose that fight. Like, who knows what could have happened if we killed that D.Va there, but I don't know, a 3v5 is highly likely that we win that. Oh wait, let's have a look at Mbani, because this map made me want to cry, especially the attack. I'm about
one dive overall attack.
I was gonna say that.
Is this dive? Is this butterfly?
I feel like basically the first 2 maps we forget how to play the game entirely. We just didn't realize we were playing Overwatch. We thought we were playing, like, I don't know, Tetris or something. Okay, so okay, so just to begin with, what I remember from this map, we have a bad habit of I think Misty, it's because like of your pathing and stuff, where you try to go like in a room and like stage a dive from there, but like it's extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult to do a dive from a room or from a small choke. Because one, you have to walk out of the choke, and they're just going to be hard spamming the choke. Like, there's no point coming up to this high ground here to try and stage a dive. Like, you walk up, but like the Winston, the D.Va's just going to be spamming this corridor. So already we're going to be taking a shit ton of damage for no reason.
But I swear we didn't even go up there.
No, I remember. It's when you called, I want to go left side high ground.
Basically, we went through below, then we went into the building, which is like behind you. We went up the stairs, and then we were stopped at the stairs, and basically got killed there. Like, we weren't able to properly execute it because they shut it down. We like go through that building, that behind.
I think
building.
I think there's a bit of confusion where to go because I remember Misty
No.
through here, and like everyone was like, oh, like a little bit.
I think only me and Misty followed. I followed Misty.
Yeah, I think there was just a little bit of confusion. So making.
I don't know why we're shooting them though. We just have to run.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
I was peeling a bit back for the backline so they don't get picked off.
Or just DM them, just DM them. You don't have to shoot at them. Remember, when you're shooting as D.Va, you like, well, I think it's like a 30% penalty on movement. Like there's literally no point.
You should, you should only flick back while you're doing it, but like if you're doing rotations, make sure to look in the direction you're going, because that's how you have your fastest movement speed.
Yeah.
What is it? I need to look that up now.
But
Yes, then we go around the back.
Yeah, it's like this was entire okay. So when
we get stopped, that's what I'm talking about.
No, this was because people still didn't know what doing because like Fleishy started poking on the right hand side here when our plan was to come left side on the high ground here. We need to make sure before the fight starts, like we need to say the plan and we need to make sure everyone knows what the plan is. If someone has like a slight misunderstanding of what the plan is, you need to say something because otherwise something like this happens.
Yeah, so sorry, I just assumed everyone knew because I called go under, then we wrap around, go on to the top right.
Yeah, and the plan was good. The plan was extremely good, but the fact that everyone didn't like that's up to the individual player if you don't know what Misty's talking about. Because the plan was good, but the execution was awful because we didn't know exactly what we were doing. So if you don't know 100% what Misty is on about, you need to say something. So we can clear it up before the fight starts, and then we can go into it, and we know everyone knows what they're gonna do. But we can't be like taking this much time to do a rotation like this because we're confused on what we're doing.
Who did know the rotation?
What's
I
that?
don't know.
I didn't know the fucking rotation. I just fucking... You said some stuff shit. I was like, okay, then I just followed you.
It's just a lot under than a wraparound.
I mean, even that's fine, just following Misty. But like, don't like stop being confused when we start to do the rotation.
But who was being confused during the rotation?
Fleisch quite a bit when he was shooting behind us, and then he went out on the right hand side instead of the left.
So then, what are you saying? The team is...
Well, no, that's just like in general kind of thing. Like, make sure we on. Yeah.
I wasn't the only one that was confused. If you look at the gameplay, I was confused. I wasn't confused at the first part. I shot back and all was like, I didn't actually know if I actually shot back, but like, I saw that our supports were lacking behind, and I didn't want them to get picked off considering the type of DPS they're running.
Yeah, I think in that case you should have just kept on going and just DM'd them.
Yeah, well, like actually think about it. What does shooting at them actually do? Like, what, you can kill them? Like, yeah, you're not gonna kill them. Like, you're not gonna scare them off. There's no point in shooting as D.Va. Just DM them. It's the most like powerful damage mitigation ability in the game. Like, why would you just not use that?
I don't know if I did or not.
Yeah, you definitely did. You literally turned around and started walking towards them while shooting.
Yeah.
And then you had to use your boosters to catch up with the rest of the team afterwards.
When you're shooting, it's a 40% movement penalty. I looked at
wait, it's 40, not even. Yeah, it's extremely bad.
They nerfed it recently. So.
Yeah, wait, I'm the. So yeah, here as well, like. Literally just follow Missy. Like, you start shooting at the monkey, but then you like start targeting the monkey, and like because you start doing this, like a couple of us are like, oh, we're going this way. Oh wait, no one does. Never mind. It's literally only you, Fleisch. You need to be paying attention to.
Yeah. That's why I was a little bit confused because you're just like, oh, nobody knows rotation. And I was like when I thought about it, I thought we did do it like pretty well.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, that was just more of a general thing, like, make sure everyone knows the rotation, but in this specific situation, Fleisch, you need to... If you don't know what the rotation is, you need to ask. Because we do this rotation very slow, and it's... I don't want to pin blame on people, but it was because of you. Not to sound harsh, but it was.
You have to be harsh.
Be honest, please. Be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I know that I didn't do the rotation well.
Well, I think you had the general idea, but there was just like stopping and shooting at people when we could have done it much faster if we
the thing I thought is that we were gonna go on the other high ground, which is just I don't know.
Well, at this point, I didn't know where their Ana was, and I thought their Ana would be on the high ground that we're currently on in the replay.
Yeah.
So that to access it.
I think it's
trash.
It's probably because it took so long to do the rotation where the Yana was like, oh, I know what they're doing now.
The reason I thought that we were going to go the other high ground was because, like you said, and then go to the right high ground.
This is the right high ground.
This is the right high ground looking from spawn, but not from the location.
I mean, I think yeah, no, I remember specifically Misty said he didn't want to take the left hand side like from here where you started to go flash because we didn't want to get booped from the fair, which we knew they were going to run from the map before. So I specifically remember that's why Misty said to go on this right hand high ground. So like there's literally no excuse for it.
I know.
I always try to think you should always give callouts relative to spawn.
Yeah. Just
like
stops
only
confusion
times,
and
like
shit.
if I accidentally ever give it the wrong way, I'll like correct myself and say actually right. Because like I usually don't mix up my rights and lefts, and if I do, it's because I'm looking in one direction, then think actually spawns that way.
Yeah. So what the call after we got, obviously since like the Anna wasn't here, was just to go on the Ash, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here was where we should have been DMing. Wait.
But we didn't have much DM left, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, wait, let's actually check Fleisch's POV. Okay, so to engage... Okay, yeah, we didn't have much defense matrix just because of the rotation. So, okay, so ignoring that...
Fair, like, we can stage for a second there. If someone thinks they're low on cooldowns, you can say, like, wait here for resources.
Wait for a second.
Yeah, true. But that's once again up to the individual, where they need to say, like, wait, like, 2 seconds for me to get the rest of my defense matrix back, and then we can go in. Because, well, I forgot who gets picked here, but we would have been pretty fast with this, and if we just all stacked together and DMing here, like we can probably get to this Ash without anyone taking much damage.
I think I'm far.
But I think it was a mixture of us not staying together. We didn't have full DM to begin with, and then who dies? Tommy gets killed because of it.
Yeah, but Far dies though as well. But
yeah, that was a very good bubble. An insanely good bubble. Okay, so after this, it's 1-for-1 right now. And we have coalescence up. Okay, so who is our dive target right now?
I think it was on, but I'm not too sure. No, it might be Monkey there. I think we just said Monkey because he was on the high ground and right next to us.
And we should have noticed this Mercy, right, if we were going for the Winston. Like,
I think I do.
Yeah, well yeah. Jamie does looking at what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, if we go down to the Winston and we see literally a Mercy beam going through us, like, our first thought should be, kill the Mercy.
Kill the Mercy, yeah.
Yeah, just everyone sit on this Mercy here.
I can't say for sure, but I think I called it. But then after shooting her alone for a while, I just swapped targets.
Wait,
healing. I give up on
she
hides my target.
I'm so confused. We went all over the place.
Yeah.
So what's it? Wait, Missy, you dive high ground again?
Yeah, I die on high ground because Monkey jumps Monkey Diva jump back up.
Yeah, but why are you diving high ground to begin with?
Because I was dying on low ground there. So I wanted to jump back up to get away from them.
But by doing that, you actually go into them because they then dive you.
Well, yeah, that's because then they follow me up, and that's a mistake that I made.
Yeah.
But I don't know. When I was there, I thought the healers were both on high ground, so I needed to jump.
Yeah,
back up
okay,
so
I get that.
They could access me.
Yeah. Wait, sorry, I just want to watch it for again. Okay, so yeah, you were quite low. You dropped down. That's fine. Okay, yeah, I think that was just probably just a lack of. I want to say target goals, but that's just because Misty was low and like he didn't know what to do, and he didn't know where the healers were.
Yeah, but you literally see that Mora drops to try and heal me, but I try and go up.
Yeah. That's
miscommunication.
Yeah. Definitely, I think either just Jack, like he could have been calling the Winston, or like we noticed, hey, there's a Mercy behind us just healing the Winston through us, and we all could have just gone on the Mercy, and then if we're turning around there, then Jabby sees our Winston and then can start healing him up. But because we're not calling a target here, like we're just all shooting at different things, and I think it just breaks down from there. So good rotation, poor execution, and then poor target calling after that. That's the reason we lost that fight.
And then Jack 1v1 Siana.
To be fair, like, I just think by default we shouldn't run the dive there. Or the rush even. The problem with the rush there is if they just force the fight to go long, we lose.
Yeah, true.
Like, fundamentally, it's just one of those comps that's very explosive, and if they just do have good rotations, I think there's no possible way we can win. Regardless of how we play.
Yeah.
Like, unless they make mistakes, I think we lose that 99% of the time.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, so if we're kind of then... Okay, so we say we just run the standard dive. Then what we want to be doing is we want to come up through main here, and we want to look for to stage a dive through main. So like, the Ana's probably going to be up on the right-hand side, so diving the Ana here is like a fine like dive target to go for. But we need to be doing it through main because it's the easiest way to access both high grounds. Yeah, so this is where I was like, I think this is where... I'm not sure if it was this fight or the fight after where Misty was saying like, oh, I'm going left side high ground, and Fleisch just doesn't follow up with it. But like, 100%... Yeah, no, he's busy waving. But, I think Jack already mentioned that in his notes. Stop waving, you muppet. But yeah, going left side here like doesn't really achieve much. Like even if we're all up here and we want to stage a dive, the Winston and the Diva just stand up here and stop you from doing anything. Like
Sunny scoop.
True. Yeah, ideally all of us just group up through main. Obviously don't wave at people. Wait for everyone to get healed up and then we stage a dive from here. But we're already playing Way Split and the fight hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, I didn't know if I should stay with the Ash Mercy or just let them do their own thing, which is why I didn't want to go with them. Because I thought it'd be
I mean, you won't be with them after you dive in. So like,
yeah,
you can...
I'm literally alone there, so I literally have to rotate all the way back around to me.
Well, no, although I definitely agree the call to go left side should have been followed regardless. Ideally, we just want to be going through main.
Sure thing.
Okay, wait, so that's the first pick of the fight. The Pharaoh's dead. We should be aggressively taking space here. I'm not sure why we went for the bomb there, but...
It's a Fleisch bomb.
It's a Fleisch bomb.
No,
like,
I actually... What? No.
It's a zoning bomb.
Fuck off. I wanted to kill the Pharaoh with the bomb, but then the Pharaoh died first. Because the Pharaoh was in a position where the bomb would have killed her had she not been killed before. That was simply the reason behind it.
Okay.
And yeah, like basically the bomb goes out like before thing.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like
I can't expect Jack to pop off. That's the thing.
I mean, the thing is, he wouldn't even have to pop off. He would just have to hit a body shot. I'm not gonna lie, like
that could be difficult at times.
Okay, Jack wasn't that to begin with, but that's fine. But now after this bomb, now we should be going like super aggressive. But this is where one of those things we need to be careful. Misty, you need to keep an eye on when Fleisch is going for these bombs and stuff, so you don't engage when he's bombing or like when he's remeching. Because then you're just solo diving in, and they can just hard focus you and kill you. Like you always want to be staying together. Yeah, they do exactly that.
The majority of the time, we never get a call when Fleisch is going to bomb.
Yeah.
It just happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I should or should not dive.
Yeah.
With I don't call when I use ults particularly much, like with Moira and Zen, because it's normally reactionary, like oh shit, we're taking a lot of damage, I'm pressing my button, as opposed to I'm playing Crown.
I would say Moira you don't really have to, because it is like you get it so quickly, it's basically a cooldown.
Well,
Trans,
I even say that it's not about like as quickly. It's because if you throw a diva bomb, you're out the fight for
Yeah,
a good 5-6 seconds. If you're coalescing, you're actually like engaging in the fight. If you know what I
And
mean.
you're hard to kill, yeah. I'm a trans, it's
Like
normally...
you should call like anyway. Try to call before. Like if you think you want to go for a bomb, just like say, "All right, bombing." And if you say that, it just lets your team know that
Yeah.
you're like not going to be like defense matrixing or following up on dives for the next like 5-10 seconds.
Yeah, I kind of fed here because I thought that I'd have some.
yeah,
follow-up,
you would have people coming in. Yeah, it's just
So
like
I really fed this fight. My
yeah,
best.
it's one of those things that like Flash, you just need to get in the habit of calling it. Like there's no excuse not to, and you forget quite a lot. Like it's the one thing it's yeah, it's the one thing where Sam calls a beat 5 seconds after it. But like, just say I'm bombing here, and then Misty knows. Okay, I'm not going to go in until Flash remechs, and then he doesn't die
And
here.
if you know you want to do this, you could literally say, "I'll open with a bomb."
Yeah.
Then we could just yeet it in, and if we get any kills, then we can dive. Or if you get nothing, we can wait till we're fully...
until you react again, and then we can go back in. But just not calling it kind of caused this fight to go down. I mean, Misty, I can also say, like, specifically for this one, like, you should have saw the bomb going off, right? Or, like, at least heard it, right? So you know in your head, like, Fleisch isn't in mech right now. Or, like, he's going to be remeching, so I need to wait a second, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But
I do agree Fleisch should be calling out, but also, you just, like, when you hear a bomb going off, you need to be like, okay, our diva's not in mech, so I can't hard engage anywhere right now. Yeah, this is still a 5v5, so let's see how this feels. That was a really good sleep. Oh, okay, they get the res off, and they bob. I mean, we used Valk, fuck. I was going to say, that would have been a fine fight, because they used, what, 3 ults to R1? But then, what, we Valk as well?
Pickle's like the god of zoning ults.
He is.
So many
The amount of zoning ults he did was a meme, but...
he was on his A game with
the enemy team were like having a
Out of
field day.
so he was very good.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Like,
Oh, wait, the one thing I do want to mention is, wait, if you, can you, Jack, can you, wait, actually no, Sam, can you watch the Hanamura game we played? Because I was like, oh, I haven't actually watched Pickle at all. I'm gonna watch Pickle. Like, his Mercy, I never want to say that like a Mercy is like actually good, but his Mercy is very good. Like, he knows when to stay with the pocket, and then he knows when to go off and for how long. Like, and how long he can get away for it before he has to go back to the person he's pocketing. Like, I remember, especially on the second point defense on Hanamura, like, he would see, like, oh, the Winston's low, or like, oh, Anna's getting dived, and he'll quickly just zoom over, heal the Anna up a little bit until they go away, and then he'd go back to his pocket on the Ashe. And, like, it would literally be, like, perfect timing to where the Ashe, like, isn't in a bad position or won't get punished because she doesn't have the pocket anymore. And she saves the people, Pickle saves the people he's flying towards to heal up. Like, that's a really good Mercy play. So if you wanna watch some good Mercy and get a couple of tips, then watch that second point Hanamura defense. Yeah. Well, once again, we're going top left again. Oh wait, it's reverse Uno card. Now Misty's going bottom and Fleisch is going high ground. Well, once again, Fleisch, I want you constantly staring at Misty's ass when he's on Winston, non-stop, just staring at his ass, because you want to be. There is no reason for you to not be with Misty ever. You always want to be staying with him and going in with him.
You shit with that ass.
Yeah, and just being up on left side high ground here achieves nothing.
I've got a question about, like, on the Somber here.
Yeah.
Like, the first fight, like,
But I don't know. I think it's actually, like, based on also what we're doing, I think it was actually the call to go there. I'm not sure.
Oh, you mean, like, for staging for the dive, but yeah. Like, on the Sombra, like, I assume when we're looking for dives like this, I should be setting up for a hack for when we want to dive, right?
I mean, when we're coming high ground here, I wouldn't even mind if you, like, you specifically just go onto point and, like, decloak on point to, like, make them come back from this high ground here on the left-hand side so we can actually, like, go in for a dive, right?
Yeah, that was like my intention, but like I feel like this round I just contributed absolutely nothing because like I spent like a good majority of my time waiting for dives to happen.
Yeah.
And then like I feel like I could have been using that time building ult or doing something different.
Yeah,
like,
true. I get you. I mean, I think with... Okay, so let's go for perfect scenario. One, we're staging through main and not through high ground. You as the Sombra player, like, you know we're going to be going through main, and probably we're going to be when we're going on the Ana, right? So you can start coming around here, you can hack the... You can hack the health pack here just to get control of that, and you can wait around here for when we go for the dive. So when we actually do go for the dive, you can.
I did that in the first fight, but then it just never came. And then after that, then when we called we were going top left, then I started staging point to do the Paris Eternal thing? Or I guess. Just
I think it'd be good if we play Nimbani again, like tomorrow when we scrim, so we can actually practice this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Nimbani first point makes me comfortable.
What's that, Jack?
Nimbani first point makes me very uncomfortable attacking it. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yesterday people were like, "Oh, we're comfortable with Nimbani." I just sat there like, "Yeah, okay."
Oh my god, Jack, I want to smack you, man. Oh dear.
I'm scared.
I feel really comfortable defending on Numbani, but I don't feel comfortable.
Well, it's very defender-sided map, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why did we pick it again?
Everyone else agreed with it.
Because we thought it's our strongest map.
Yeah.
Everyone else was like, "Yeah, let's play it," and I was just sitting there like, "You know, if the team wants
I
it."
thought it was just because we didn't want to play King's Row. Because somebody
I suggested to play King's Row. No,
it might have been because they beat us on Rush the map before, right?
Oh, we wanted to play.
Oh, we wanted something that like wasn't good for the Pharaoh. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's right.
No. What we called was that, like, someone, I believe it was actually you, Dom, basically that when we switched to Ash or something, we actually dealt with the Pharaoh properly, so we can
like
that's what you called. So basically we wanted to bait them into playing. Basically we wanted to bait them into playing Pharaoh. That was the idea behind it. Whether that's a good idea or not.
So we did one round of the Rush, and then we're like, okay, we'll just go to the Ash.
Yeah, that's literally what happens. Because after that failed execution,
it was also said before that we're gonna do one attempted attack with the Rush comp and then immediately switch to a
that was good.
poke-oriented dive.
Oh yeah, we did
in the map itself.
I think it probably would have been a better idea to go for a different map then, because we were struggling. Because we didn't really.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
agree.
Because the rush, our rush was good on it on defense.
Yeah, and our rush was good against the other team we played, right? The GM team.
I think what we just need to do is just like set out a day. Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be with all the players, even if it's just with Flash and Misty, where you can just go over staging for dives on different maps. Because I feel like on Route 66, when we went over how to stage dives on that, it just made playing, like, at least first point, just so much easier.
Yeah.
And then, like, if we can just get, like, our, like, dive stages, like, planned out, it just removes
so we actually know where to go.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Also, I will. Also, what I was planning to do anyway is I kind of want to do. I like obviously we didn't do VOD reviews. That was my bad because I was like it was a very busy week. But I want to get VOD reviews, but like with people who are actually good at their roles. So we could get like Raijin to do a VOD review with Jack and Tommy. And I was gonna the message either Monty or Visi to go over with our supports. And
Did you see the VOD review Raijin gave me?
No. Wait, what was it?
Was like 3 sentences long. Tommy got like a fucking 20-page essay.
The difference is that I go Genji, right?
Oh yeah,
but he's still like a 4.5 hit scan if he wants. Just a 4.7. Wait, where is it? Where's the picture of it? Hold on.
Can you get?
I want to play with like a Zen, have a VOD review with a Zen main or something.
Actually, I think Monty plays a lot of Zen. That should be alright.
Monty's fucking good, yeah. Monty's smash.
Because that is probably the hero I lack the most knowledge on. Obviously, my mechanics are fine because you know. But actual like positioning and shit.
Yeah, but like I can only really give like general advice or like advice up to like a certain level, but like with more of the complicated stuff, it would be better if I can get someone in to help out.
I want to take you a good player. I just said this.
What's that?
Huh?
Huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
Yeah, Dom, this is what I got from Regine.
Wait, where's that? Where did you pop
I
it
put it
in?
in team chat.
Oh,
moments where you could have walked around.
actually,
Alright.
actually
Take
scammed,
a
man.
radius.
Well, that's unlucky.
Cool.
Cool. I guess maybe we can ask Solace again.
He gave you a fucking ace like workshop code though. That makes it worth it. Doesn't
Yeah, true,
Yeah, that
actually.
workshop code was pretty good.
That's given me like 3 mental breakdowns.
Ah, shit.
I mean,
You didn't
it's,
know you could blink over a wall.
Do you wait? What's your sense if he says that your sense is to hijack?
Max sense is way too high. Like he has a problem.
What's your sense?
11,800.
11,800. What the fuck?
I swear even fucking like GM Mercy mains have lower sense. Like what?
I've been thinking about
Do you
lowering
like twist your wrist and do a 360?
Wait, what sense do you play? Top chat.
11,800.
His like nerve twitches by like a fucking centimeter, and he doesn't do.
What do you use, Jam? You use 5?
I use 5.5 and 1,000.
I use 5,800. What do you use, Tommy? About the same?
5,800.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same as me. So the good
I
players.
used to use 4,800.
I
really?
used to use 3,800 and now I use 4,800.
Like
You play on the same sense. I use 4,800s.
Oh, nice.
it makes sense for like tracking. A lot of people like to have lower sense. Like
Genji-
especially a lot of the Zaryas and stuff. Like
Yeah. That's why I have it.
But like it's quite normal for shit like Winston players, like Mercy players, Lucio players have ridiculously high sense. Like Jack high sense.
The thing is, Pine has really high sense, and I want to be like Pine.
Oh my
I'm
god.
mad.
You should play with the sense you're actually good at instead of just trying to copy
Pine
and
coming
copy
back
and
into
play.
Overwatch
Pine, you
League. Let's go. You better.
Pine's poggers.
Pine
Poggers
time. Pine time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
wait, I
boss
remember
Pine.
writing a thing about common DPI.
Big.
Let me find Xe's for you.
Yeah, what's it?
Xe is 1,000 with 4.95.
Wait, what's X's?
1,000. No. Eh?
Just say DPI for now.
It's
'cause
CPI. What the fuck is CPI?
It says
Must be a
DPI,
typo.
I think.
I think DPI is the same as it's
DPI?
counts per inch.
He's on 28.
CPI is basically the same as DPI, apart from it's the actual mouse measurement. I think they're the exact same.
Yeah, he uses 1,000 with 4.95.
Ooh.
I know my 360 is like 34.6 centimeters per 360.
What's our eDPI? Just eDPI is easy.
One sec.
The thing I have in eDPI, like it's easy for like mine. Mine's 5 times 800 is 4,000, right? Which is the lower end of the common one. 4 to 6,000 is the most common pro sensitivity the eDPI range. With Jack, if yours is 11,800, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
What's 4,800?
That's 8,800 eDPI, which is
What is 4,800?
Mine 4,000.
4,800. I don't know, 4 times 800.
Mine
3,200. 3,200.
Is that good?
Yeah,
That's below average, but it's like not extremely low.
I
No,
use
but
4,000.
I feel really comfortable with that, to be honest. Like I can still flick around well.
As long as you feel comfortable with it, it's fine. That's the main thing. But like,
I would. Yeah, sorry.
if you want to arm aim and are not able to do that because your sensitivity is way too high, then I'd maybe consider lowering it if that's what your concern is, Jack.
No, I have no concerns.
Okay. Do you want to know why my sense isn't lower?
Why isn't your sense lower?
Because I'm arthritic in my shoulders. Haha.
Ooh,
Ooh, spicy. Ooh.
it's a bit spice.
This is as low as I can go without it being painful to move my
Fair
arms.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Well, so
There's this girl with like 36,000 DDPI, which is
Do they play Mercy by any chance?
or 50.
Oh my god, Ben Best is doing coaching.
Mr. Ben Best, give me coaching.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of 70 sensitivity with 800 DPI.
Yeah, but she's got brain damage, right?
Yeah, it was. She's got like nerve damage. in
Oh,
her
she actually
arm.
does. Oh,
Oh fuck!
really?
Jackie can't joke about that man. Oh my god, man.
ooh, fuck, ooh, fuck, ooh, fuck.
Why? Oh fuck! I don't get it.
So can like only do like small movements or something when they play.
Yeah.
But like
No, fucking cripple.
I know, fucking cripples. You're right.
There's how high
No, they're like a high goal player. But it's like they physically just can't use anything else, which is why it's weird.
Yeah, like I said, fucking cripple.
Yeah, I know. Like you should definitely just
Investigation.
work on getting to become the leader of Germany quicker, please. Thank you.
Yeah, lose another World War to us, please.
Easy. Also, let's finish up this attack because we've only got 1 minute 10 left.
Yeah.
This is the two maps we struggled on the most. Okay, 1. Jack.
Yeah.
Nice hat.
Why are you going left side high ground?
Left side high ground?
Yes.
Where am I?
Left.
I'm on like 144p, it's kind of struggling. Shit, I don't know, the whole team was there and I was like, fuck it, like, I'll run out of options at this point. My brain just doesn't
You've
work.
run out of.
I know, as soon as the map ended, I was like, why didn't I go underneath at least once, or go like a wide one or a right one, like, why didn't I do any of that?
Like you literally have a mercy pocket. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I know, I just wasn't thinking.
Like you literally could have come up from main, or like you said, like gone underneath and like started shooting them. But like anything but staying with your team is better than what you're doing right now.
Yeah, 100% agree. That was a shitty play. What'd you say, Jabby?
Are you going back to uni?
Oh, no Mega Law.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
maybe.
just thought you'll have good internet if you do that, but never mind.
No Meggies.
Yeah, just go to the university. Why'd you go to university? I know, for the better internet.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty much that for 2 years.
Oh dear.
Shit.
Is there nothing you can you not complain to BT or some shit? BT.
They physically, like, it's just too much money. Unless we cut down like thousands and thousands, they just won't do anything.
Rob a bank.
You know what? I hadn't actually thought of that, but
Just win OD for it.
Are there legal clauses?
Just win the lottery. Smart.
Because in Germany, it's like right now being passed that the state is required to give all that the companies are
alright, I
required
get it. Your life's
all-
perfect. Cool. Yeah, everything's amazing. Sweet. Alright, let's get on with the
It's
VOD.
because there's one company has a
What review time?
monopoly over the internet lines, which just means there's no competition, no reason for them to get better internet.
True. Yeah, literally the only reason we lost that fight is because we tried to slide away from left side high ground. Like Tommy tried to decloak to make them come back, but then the Mercy just touched point and he got gibbed by the Anna. So okay, it's looking pretty even on rolls right now. As long as we don't go left side high ground.
Don't go left side high ground.
We're gonna go left side high ground, are we?
Okay, we want Giga far left. Yeah, I don't like this either because there's literally nothing to dive. Like we know what our dive target is, but if we go all the way here on the left hand side, we're even further away than we were when we were up here. So like we literally can't do anything. And then we take then we take ages to actually get to the point. By that time, we're already starting to lose.
Oh, Sam's back.
Yeah.
That's unlucky.
Unlucky. Oh my god, the Farah killed herself again.
Yeah, because she's trash.
She is trash.
Do we also review the other maps where we played well, or just the ones we were trash at?
These ones have the most mistakes. I feel like we can learn from.
Yeah, but like no. Of course, these are the most important ones. The question is like, will this VOD review continue? Will we do the other maps too or not? That's more.
Well, we've been going for like what, 2 hours?
Yeah,
now?
yeah. We can leave it for the time being. Well, so that was definitely just us being papigas. I think we didn't even stage a dive from main. We were like, we did the bomb thing, but like then we just died because of it. So we actually never staged a dive from main, and that's why we lost.
Surely somebody's made a guide on staging dives.
Probably, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It probably helps that I was around during dive meta, so I remember a lot of shit from then. But
Wait, I'm gonna type how to dive 101.
No, you don't want that base.